Here's a couple credit hacks for you when you first start running ads on Facebook. You're running ads for clients, whatever the case may be. Here's a couple credit hacks that I use that allow me to literally pay for nothing when I travel. I travel for free. I even pay for some of my monthly expenses with the money that I spend on my business, to the point where I'm able to cut my expenses by probably a good 20 to 30% every single month, just because of the amount of points that I accumulate. So this is obviously very simple, but not a lot of people do this. So number one is, like, obviously you have a business and you're putting money into it. You want to make sure that your biggest spenders are what's going to drive your company forward. So for me, I spend well over like $75,000 on Facebook ads every single month. That is my biggest spender. And when I have this Amex Gold card here, and if you want more info on this, just DM me. I'll shoot you some info, but I get 4x points on every dollar that I spend on my biggest spender, which is obviously Facebook ads. So I get basically $280,000 a month worth in points, which is about, it accumulates to about like $4,000 USD. It just depends. Maybe some months I'll take a couple days off from running ads, but it's about $4,000 a month that I'll get back. And that allows me to travel, pay some bills, whatever the case may be. So when I come to places, like right now I'm in Tampa, we just went to San Diego. Like all of those trips that I've been taking, I have not paid a dime, not even for the food. Like when you take your biggest spender, that fuels your company. And obviously advertising is probably the most important one. I use that to leverage my cash flow. I leverage my brand. I leverage basically everything in my company with Facebook ads and YouTube ads. So when I'm running these, I'm just getting paid back. So not only am I acquiring more customers, not only am I getting more traffic, not only am I building a massive asset, but I'm also getting paid in the back end to live a certain lifestyle. I'm able to pay for things that I normally would not be able to. And when you're able to advertise profitably, you can advertise even more profitably when you're getting points back. And that's huge. And then the third step is obviously, once you get to this point, now you can take more content. You can, live the lifestyle. You can travel for free. You can basically do the things that everyone thinks is like a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You can actually leverage your credit in a way that you can travel for free, because I do it. And also it helps your credit long-term. When you're spending that amount of money every single month, your credit score is going to hike very fast. And if you don't default, do not default, pay your bills on time, okay? When you're able to do that, you can easily take your credit score to that 760 plus range, where now you're a credible, creditor. So those are my tips. If you currently don't have a credit card and you're like 18, 19 and you're starting your business, I implore you to get one, even if it's a small Amex card, Discover card. Build your credit. It allows me to leverage a ton of things in my life. When I got this car, I got a very good interest rate because of the things that I've been able to do with credit hacks and, obviously building that from a very young age. If you have parents right now who have a credit card, who have Amex cards, Discover cards, you can piggyback their credit by simply getting a card underneath them. It's not an employee card. You just simply get a card attached to them and you can piggyback their results. So when I was 18, I got my card. I didn't really have a business. So what I was doing was, if my parents were paying their bills, which they were, thank God, God bless, then I was basically getting the same exact credit for my parents paying. So I was piggybacking their credit. My credit went to like 740 within like 12 months because I was 18, and like obviously my parents had bigger bills than me, so they were like, damn, this kid's being able to pay for all this. The credit bureaus literally love that. So if you're young right now and you don't have a credit card, either piggyback your parents or apply for your own and get like a starting student card. Credit is huge. It's allowed you to get, a house when you eventually want one, get good interest rates on loans, business credit, and obviously cars. And at the same time, when you're actually building your business and spending spending money on ads profitably, you can scale your company and get paid in return at the end of the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys again, and I'll talk to you soon.